The largest fight to us is the fight for human rights, saying that the human rights should trump anything. That like land is not a commodity, healthcare is not a commodity. None of this is a commodity. This is a basic human need. That's why we don't say this is not an economic crisis. We say, no, there's no economic crisis in America. There's a human rights crisis in America. Now, while corporations are making record profits,
did you get one of these?
Millions of people are suffering. Millions of people are suffering. And that's the same shit we are supposedly militarily enforced across the world, right? But we know it's the biggest rip-off of natural resources in other nations' history and in the world history. That's why we say we know that America never ratified any of these treaties. We know this to be true because the people have not embraced human rights. It's sad when you say animal, first thing comes to people's mind, animal rights. Say human beings, humanity. You say everything but human rights. It's like we have a fear of incorporating the things that Malcolm and Martin died for. Martin was cool as long as he said civil rights and he stayed in that lane. The minute he said poverty, war, poor people, human rights, bam, he dead. Because human rights is forbidden. And for 40 years, these old Negro leaders have never said nothing about human rights.
We'd like to capture your minds right now.
What are you saying?
Take you a little bit higher.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
I like the snares loud enough to make your eyes blink from it. Only male with the holy grail drinks from it. I keep an eye on heaven and an ear to the street and spread a thick layer of blood, sweat, and tears on the beats. My brain rests upon the hip-hop lexicon that I acquired in the decade of work the people slept upon. I don't rap, I recite the prayers of the inner soul of the slave ship's human cargo. Seemingly meaningless rappers flood the market with shit to make me pace in my room until I rip the carpet. I'm fit to start up this next millennium, swinging the grappling hook and cackling crooks to finish them. The city dwellers singing telegrams from Neverland, a better man. Kind now, kindly join the caravan. We're like a rock band that pack contraband and won't hesitate to stomp a man into the rocks and sand. Brother Ali, and if you haven't heard about me, I'm flying just beneath your radar so y'all can doubt me. Stay on the sonar with crowbars to open minds. There's a ladder you're supposed to climb. Approach a rhyme sayer with the Bugsy Siegel size ego. You gon' get yourself snatched out the sky. You know the stilo by now. Where, what, why, and how. We start the revolution real time right now. Yes, leave it to me to create hope where there was none. The human being shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. My inner soul shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. The human being shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. My inner soul shall, my inner light shall. Cats up in the harbor lights, praying they don't starve tonight and stay positive in the face of a harder life. My chorus like the torch for those on whom the sun set. Verse is meant to speak for the voiceless, so let us never be dismayed or afraid. The ground we're walking on is stained with the blood of those before us who came. Soldiers in this freedom movement are too numerous to name, cause the human soul yearns to be free. It's all the same, I rhyme for runaways, praying that they see another day. You gotta make it through the winter to feel some summer days. It's for my natives, it's history in the way the hair is braided. Elephants never forget, that's how they say it. Tell my man Asim in prison, keep grinning because he's innocent, and tell him that the tests we get are heaven sent. Listen, I rap for the ones that Johnny Cash for, the black for black and white women who would turn to crack whores. And I empty everything in the bank to give for it. I empty all the days of my life to live for it, and I empty all the blood in my veins to fight for it. So I empty all the ink in this pen to write for it. Yes, leave it to me to create hope where there was none. The human being shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. My inner soul shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. The human being shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. My inner, my inner, my inner, my inner. I glance in the sky and seen the same cloud configuration that Nat Turner saw the day they hanged him. Resisted in the face of adversity with a fist and it was raised. One finger extended, meaning Allah be praised. Spent days in heaven's embassy on Quran pages. Allah explains this legacy. Angels doubted Adam, Jacob's brothers clapped him, and ancient pharaohs were too brutal to fathom. If all the earth's oceans were ink and the trees were pens, you can never write the knowledge of God, it never ends. And I know it feels like the whip wounds will never mend, but it's the way of God making the oppressed prevalent men. We standing with humanity at destiny's door, chanting the war cry, it goes never no more. So if y'all trying to talk about the horrors you see, feel free to tell your stories through me. Yes, leave it to me to create hope where there was none. The human being shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. My inner soul shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. The human being shall cast shadows on the sun. Leave it to me to create hope where there was none. My inner soul shall, my inner light shall. There's only one God, and he's not just above. There's only one man, and there's only one love. Till everybody gets what I instill in my seed, for that's all we willing to bleed. There's only one God, and he's not just above. There's only one woman, and there's only one love. We doing this to all of Adam's children are freed, and for that's all we willing to bleed.
The city of Los Angeles, being the homeless capital of the country, has abandoned the issue of poverty and houselessness. Not only have they abandoned the issue of poverty and houselessness, and they have also sicked the dogs. Them dogs would be the LAPD on a 50-square block area called Skid Row in downtown Los Angeles. We're talking about full-scale repression on people who are poor and otherwise disconnected from this large gluttonous system called the LA City machine.
A nigga need food, you got to have food for your health and clothes. Yeah, to keep the steam for yourself, son, shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stress over life. Cause it's trifling, ain't no God. I feel the winter home creeping. Vicious is the wind, which is life when it's deep without a meaning. A tripe scene of screams, niggas fiending. The pipe dreaming, some be seeming like the only way to keep breathing in the slums. But nothing comes, and keeping funds is like dreaming. My situation, no solution. Even the young become demons. Where I'm from, shit is unyielding. Something like 300 million gun wielding, black rats trapped in one building with low ceilings and no feelings, cutthroat villains, dope dealings, and glossy eyes with villains, sunken faces and powder traces. My people slave for the basics, the powerless devouring in a matrix of politics, pimps, and glass pipes. From gun blast to flicking off blunt ass to cast heights, the fast life where the have-nots rule. Stick and grab plots, toting tools, victim last spots for jewels round the world. We stay stuck in capsules, shackled, and crackers got homes like castles. I figure the only way this nigga got to go is wild, plotting licks for liberation. Stocking cap style, a nigga need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Yeah, to keep a steam for yourself, son, shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trifling, ain't no God gon' help you need food. You got to have food for your health, for your health.
Just hungry for knowledge, yeah, that's brother starving. So what? Come on, let's get something.
Yo, I was born in a storm, hearing gun claps for thunder. See my childhood peers catching years in the numbers. I wake up from hunger, try to lift the stress that I'm under. How I made it this far makes me wonder. You in a fight for your life, for basic human rights. Can't afford the booming prices, it's economic crisis. Life is a sacrifice, I'm down to my last bag of rice. They forcing us to live like laboratory mice, like fucking laboratory mice. That's right, you wear the camouflage, but do you choose to live the soldier's life? I said before, this is a war, not a play fight. Taught to be a slave from the womb to the grave site. Some of us even share the views of the Canaanites, trying to be white, but they gon' lose in this game of life, so dead that. I tie my dread back and scheme, put a star on my red, black, and green.
A nigga need food, you got to have food for your health and clothes. Yeah, to keep a steam for yourself and shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trifling, ain't no God gon' help you need food. You got to have food for your health and clothes. Yeah, to keep a steam for yourself and shelter. A place to lay for rest when you stressed over life. Cause it's trifling, ain't no God gon' help you need food.
Pay the bills, put food on the table, and put clothes on your back, you understand? Pay the bills, put food on the table, and put clothes on your back, you understand?
What do power mean? Our team seem to think it means sour cream. Cause our dreams got us fiending for the power, son. And UEP said political power come from the barrel of the gun. What do power mean? I believe in thieving and smoking weed. Everything happens for a reason. I hope my seed grow up and get even. It's open season, and if you poor and black, you know the reason. Yeah. We out here fighting for the basics.
Trying to get all we can get.
Trying to get food on the table. Clothes on our back.
Make sure we can
Pay these bills.
The real narrative of the story is people ain't ain't taking that shit lying down. People have fought back. We the fight back nation here in Skid Row. L.A.C.A.N up. That's what's going down, y'all. Come on, get involved. Don't agonize, organize.
Okay, you can put your hands down now. We say all power to all people. We say white power to white people. Brown power to brown people. Yellow power to yellow people. Black power to black people. X power for those that we left out. When you leave here, you hear saying the last words before you go to bed tonight, say I am a revolutionary. Make that the last word. In case you don't wake up, then somebody might believe it and you might, end up in what they call a revolutionary happy hunting grounds. Say that. I am a revolutionary. It is time. It is time that everybody understands. We've been trying to move this struggle from a lower to a higher level. All the people who sacrificed their lives. We understand that fascism exists in America, and we are going to create an American Liberation Front to combat the avaricious businessman, the demagogic politician, and the fascist pig cops who murder, brutalize, and terrorize the people.
It's a war on the hood. The Democrats and Republicans, both up to no good. They both got in bed with the multinationales. They sending us to prison instead of sending us to college. The janitor's mop can't clean the situation when the dictator of our nation is called a corporation. Swear to God, my mama never supported Obama. I'm a Chicago riot starter like a Haymarket martyr. I'd rather focus on the streets, organizing the tribes. Go against the grain and know that I tried. I'm not into working backwards, I'm talking direct action. I'm talking fighting for freedom for the poor and working classes. I would work for reform. This is for my unborn. I'm putting on a ski mask and this weapon is drawn. This is the culture of violence in which I've grown up. They say grow up, make a living in these miserable conditions. Schools look more like prisons and they shutting down the clinics. If employment ain't an option, you ain't got shit. What you do? Where you go if you foreclose, then your payment past due. Ask you, is it worth it? The earth on its last pulses, all in bloodthirsty, they raping the resources. Things is getting darker, but it's light that I offer. No divide and conquer. I'm talking people power. I was ticking, hurry, hurry, get your ticket for the future. Identify the problems and move on to the solutions. You should be involved, build, show love. That's step number one before we shooting dumb guns. Run, copper, we united. No more internal fighting. Might just run up on the precinct. No justice, no peace. This is.
came from a distant land. Our lives already planned. We came in ships from across the sea. Never again home we'd see. And now we become American food with African roots.
Saying as repression increases, people must respond to that repression. The dilemma that the black movement is in today is that, you know, there's a divisiveness that exists in the black community between what's considered cultural nationalists and political nationalists. Now, understand, the man or system endorses cultural nationalism. He will give people money to open up dashiki shops, give people money to open up bookstores, because he knows that if you keep the people thinking culturally, then they won't move politically. My position is that culture has to be political. Everything has to be political. And in terms of the struggle, that political direction will, you know, give rise to the revolutionary struggle as a result of the repression that will be brought down because of political struggle. It's significant to note that the laws that have been passed in this country for the past 10 years have been laws of a repressive nature to deal with black people. The L.A.C.A.N Act of 1950, Internal Security, which came as a result of the Internal Security Act, created concentration camps in this country for black people. It's our responsibility to get the masses involved, and the way you get the masses involved is that you bring the repression down, and you begin to execute political programs that, out of necessity, the system has to do certain things to control or try to, you know, put an end to the type of political action that you're executing. And by doing this, they involve the masses of people. The masses of people, from our position, from our viewpoint, is unorganizable. You can't hope to organize the masses of people. Oppression organizes the masses of people. White folks make more revolutionaries than I ever could make.
Don't be following no bullshit, because bullshit will get you killed. Real shit will get you killed, but bullshit will get you killed for sure.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck dirty hell. Immortal Technique. Got guns too, nigga. Killer Mike. Fuck Terminator, nigga. Brother Ali. Fuck Rambo. No. Yeah. Yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follow you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got niggas underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South, I respect their vision. I just hate on niggas that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering, only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your placism. All people are trapped in practical blackfacism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations trying to survive cultural assassination.
Rip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? The devil wanna dead all our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians when the British and French rape both nations? Mexicans and blacks kill each other, straight hating, while the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another G ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you a G, then grow and develop GD. 50 years of games and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations trying to survive cultural assassination.
Listen, our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty or death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just wanna touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that view includes you? Civil war.
Look.
See the politician.
I see the politician. Yes, yes. Look.
See him kiss the baby.
I see him kissing the babies.
Get into it. It's the end of the way of life as we know it. This is the last straw. George Bush about to declare the last war. So tell everybody you love, you still love them. And if you got kids, then take time to hug them. I don't really think that y'all know what niggas is facing. We are near the end of a twisted civilization. This isn't a nation. Cut all the money for education and build more prisons as a replacement. How is it that they could win a war against terror and in the ghetto we losing the war against heroin? Where are all the thorough men, the Martins, the Malcolms, the ones that'll lose they like to change the outcome?
See the politician.
See the politician. See the
See him kiss the baby.
See him kissing the baby.
Look. If we don't get 40 acres, then I think the blacks at least shouldn't have to fucking pay sales tax. Gotta give us something back. GMC should give every black man a damn brand new lat. And we should all give them back. Tell them we don't want that. Y'all listening to too much rap. Fucker, our will is strong now. Can't nothing touch it. And we don't give a fuck if you keep cutting the budget. Niggas gon' thug it. Live life to the fullest and love it. And keep it rugged till we kick the bucket. I can't vote and that's something I don't regret. Cause for the poor folk, they ain't did shit yet.
See the politician.
See the politician.
See the motherfucking politician.
See him kiss the baby.
Listen to baby to these punk ass police. To the NYPD, the L.A.P.D, whatever the hell they call the police in D.C. I don't care if you a sergeant, a narc, of a D.T. You could even be just a security guard with a CV and no gap, but I'ma act like I ain't even know that. This killer cop mentality stem from me being pro-black. Out the pen and I ain't finna go back. Won't fake no jack if Jake snap a Kodak. Instead I'll be forced to pull cock back and load the whole gap. I'll die controlling the Mac, telling the Poe to hold that. Whether it be white, black, Irish, Italian, or Polak. Body dealers a Somalian or fat as Joe Crack.
See the politician.
Take that. Fuck that, nigga.
See him kiss the baby.
See him kissing the baby, man. But look, do we really know where the guns come from? Do we really know where the drugs come from? How come it only affects us and not them? How come Jesus Christ has still not come? Why am I wrong if I kill a nigga that punched me? But it's right for you to blow up a whole country. Swallow back, yeah, it ain't stupid. Fuck politics, see what's going on. Saigon, faggot, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. And yeah, every P, S to the A, 2K fit, Alito, in the building, breaking the building, taking this shit, fuck up. This shit is crazy, like.
don't scare Negroes today with no badge or no white skin or no white sheet or no white anything else. The police the same way. They put their club upside your head and then turn around and accuse you of attacking them. Every case of police brutality against a Negro follows the same pattern. They attack you, bust you all upside your mouth, and then take you to court and charge you with assault. What kind of democracy is that? What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him? My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this. And it will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves. They attack the victim. And then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking him. Yes, sir. This is American justice. Yes, sir. That's right. This is American democracy. Yes, and those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Right. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy, then don't put your hands on me.
Going out to the block, come on. All the homies in front of the liquor store. Little girls jumping rope. Grandmas hanging out the windows. All the hustlers trying to get that dough. The whole hood. Walk with me. Come on.
It's the congressman and the policeman and the businessman working hand in hand. And the way they play, we don't have a chance. Gotta get my life in my own black hands, 'cause I can't take it.
I seen the pigs harassing this little kid on my block. So I stopped my car and jumped out like, why not? What y'all doing to that man? I'm saying, them handcuffs too tight for his hands. At least pull up his pants. Undercover band jumped out on him. He should've ran. They told me he had something in his hand. Then them crackers tried to intimidate me. They even threatened to arrest me. But I'm thinking to myself, these motherfuckers can't touch me. Plus, I know my rights. And I'm looking out for his. I got a right to stand on this block. This is where I live. I'm staying right here. Folks start crowding around. Niggas at the liquor store seen it all go down. They say police been on the creek all this week, doing sweeps, grabbing anybody standing on the streets. And we outnumber these motherfuckers 100 to 1. They think they can't get it cause they got a badge and a gun. But then, little man moms came downstairs. She was screaming on them crazy when she seen her son in tears. We've been going through the same bullshit for years, living in fear. You have no fucking idea what it's like to be the prey all day, every day. Don't want minds to have to grow up and catch it the same way. So I stayed till the homie got released on the spot. It felt good to see the hood push police off the block. Cause the
congressman and the policeman and the businessman working hand in hand. And the way they play
for the hood,
we don't have a chance. Gotta get my life in my own black hands, 'cause I can't take it.
It was a hot day, record high, 100 degrees. Niggas irritated and broke, perfect for summer beef. Franklin Avenue cruise with wife beaters and brews. Then my homie sister came through with the bad news. Niggas threw on their shoes, was strapped, ready to move. My nigga Rod got cut in his face cause of his shoes on Washington Avenue, where niggas don't like blue. And if they don't know you, then niggas don't like you. But I know them niggas too, yeah, and they know the rules. Why I gotta come to the tools before we catch Jews. And since I be coming through, I'ma see what it's about. Check it out, if I see a spark, I'ma put it out. By the time I arrived, it was live, the war was on. I seen Blaze hands in the shirts, I knew where it was going. So I threw my hands up, tried to reason with them soldiers. Blood was in their eyes and they was shoulder to shoulder. I said, somebody die, that's a nigga in jail. Not to mention another nigga up in the white man's hell. They said, move out the way for something happen to you. Call me crazy or brave, I said, do what you got to do. Yeah, we quick to retaliate when the enemy us. But when it's pigs on the block, I don't see nobody but. Yeah, we quick to retaliate when the enemy us. But when it's pigs on the block, I don't see nobody but. Word up.
These are the hard facts. Time for the hood to uprise. We got
have to struggle. We're going to have to struggle relentlessly to bring about some peace, because the people that we're asking for peace, they're a bunch of megalomaniac warmongers, and they don't even understand what peace means. And we've got to fight them. We've got to struggle with them to make them understand what peace means.
I want you to know that I want you to say, if you ever think about me, and if you think about me niggas, and if you ain't gonna do no revolutionary act, forget about me. I don't want myself on your mind if you're not gonna work for the people. Like we always said, if you actually make a commitment at the age of 20, and you say, I don't want to make that commitment because for the simple reason that I'm too young to die, I want to live a little bit longer, what you did, you did already.
You have to understand that people have to pay the price for peace. If you dare to struggle, you dare to win. If you dare not to struggle, then goddamn it, you don't deserve to win. Let me say peace to you if you're willing to fight for it.
Always have all days death before. Always have all days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. Yeah, somebody start coming and tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. That's when I'm happen. It's like, motherfucker can't fight the fear in the way, I'ma fuck them. Have an orgasm before the orgasm. Killed him as if a 4-5 buck them. Talk about a man being scared. I'd have killed him, he dead in his tomb still shaking. Hit him in his body and his head. Now we found up in heaven with the wound still aching. I wonder if his voice still break. Better be, cause I readily hit him with gassy styles that's heavily armed, dangerous, and deadly. Them ahead of me receive 2 hoes, I can let it be. Better you instead of me. Break a piece can increase your chances to delete your advances. If it's fake, I can paint this piece on canvas with a paintbrush that a nigga can't trust. Like a Glock to a can't rust. If you ever heard about a crew that can't bust, that motherfucker, it ain't us. Don't touch a mic of a gun if you ain't gon' use it. Do it. Tell me your weapons attacking, you gotta be injecting fluid. Prove it, cause no matter who it is, can't tell the west side to leave a bitch shedding tears. The young kill every day, the old bitch in the kill, cause they ain't left a nigga dead in years. Shoot him dead in his. The style of flow is a vocal calico, make a chest ripple. They get a call from the sky, they all don't die. Always have all days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. If somebody start coming, I'm gonna tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. Always have all days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. If somebody start coming, I'm gonna tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. That's when I'ma have to love. Life is priceless. If you try to take mine, leaving motherfuckers cold as a crisis. With a technique as old as ISIS and mics as my control devices. Or do I gotta get involved with some nigga shit? Show the bigger dick with a thicker kick. They be hazardous if they let the trigger click. You don't benefit if a nigga get for the rage, even if it's just a little bit. So go on with the riddle shit. If you got some stress to get it off your chest, so we can take it to the middle, bitch. Go on, get it up. And I bet you that the outcome is that I'm leaving niggas outdone. But it's how to see the motherfucker outrun just because they let us outrun. Shut up. And sit back if you know what's good for you. I can still overthrow you. I don't give a fuck about the fact that the hood know you. Don't make a nigga have to show you that I'ma die before I let you make an ass of me. Snap as if you took a blast at me and caused tragedy. That was how it was, that was how it is, and that's the way it has. All days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. If somebody start having, I'm gonna tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. Always have all days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. If somebody start having, I'm gonna tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. That's when I'ma have to. It's like sit back and let the shit say marinate. I pull the stage curtain back like Norman Bates performing hate, smoking on some reefer, preparing fate. It's a constant scuffle for us. White boy with the shit, hit licks in the hustle for us. My nigga Lucky made a bleed from us. If you proceed to bust, if you a different type of breed from us. So petty niggas y'all need to hug. Too straight to your brain, I mean pains inflicted. Even if it ain't things, a joint point blank range to my brain is wicked. Ain't even lived out a quarter of your lifetime. Try to push product and they serving the right kind. And striving the right rhyme, but I'ma straighten your lifeline through the pipeline of a vocal combustion plus some with killers. Jaw stealers, flow builders, Russian parties, bloody body killers, pretty casket fillers. Cause these niggas here got the shit together. We campaign the creators way, you know, gotta be on, but then again, but all days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. If somebody start coming, I'm gonna tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. Always have all days death before the sun. Coming back as long as I can still see. If you got static, fuck trying to steal me. Shit, you gon' have to kill me. If somebody start coming, I'm gonna tell them what can happen once my emotions erupt. The shots make me love. That's when I'ma have to fuck you up.
I see is not the world that I knew before.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you. Living in a time of illusion, so special and great. Too many liars can't tell the real from the fake. I heard the end is so near, get right before it's too late. Yeah, handle your business, stay focused, get cake. Sometimes I fall back and wish I could escape from this nightmare. Awake, break free, take it back when no one else can. Too busy with the day-to-day grind. And nowadays, even grandparents have to work overtime. No respect for the foundation, forgot our destination. So we distracted on the wrong path and confusion got us doing things out of the ordinary. Naturally, I'm a reminder for my people, cause we need it and we eat. It's been a challenging journey and it's almost over. Little kids got cell phones and iPod on each shoulder. See, it's not a mystery, the technology's taking over. But Allahu Akbar, he's the true soul controller.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you.
It's like these days I can't even watch TV, cause the girls I see are nothing like me. With high-heeled shoes, accessories, Louis V, anorexic skinny, but they bras say D. The best trick the devil played, his greatest deception, was his poisonous device that gets satellite reception. The gold mind control, but disguised as a blessing, setting the standard for our personal reflection, skewing our views, damaging our perspective. It gives it to us raw with no mental contraceptive. It lets him in our mind, there he plants a seed, birthing in our lives lust, envy, and greed, to make sure we're held captive inside of the screen with a shattered self-image and a broken dream. Reality is packaged to be marketed and sold, giving illusions of power when we hold remote control. Get the channel, changing games, the devil plays, remove the change and rearrange to do the things that cable can't reality reclaim. Allahu Alam, we was born to be great. Only time has the answer, patience eases up the weight.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you.
Life happens, I look outside my window.
And the world I see is not the world that I knew before.
Life happens, I look outside my window.
And the world I see is not the world that I knew before.
Things ain't what they used to be.
'Cause times they change and people do too.
Open your eyes and you will see.
For the better or worse, man, it's up to you.
Bucka. Ha ha. You know the deal. This is me, though. Beats by Supremo for all of my people, Negroes and Latinos, and even the gringos. Yo, check it, 1 for Charlie Hustle, 2 for Steady Rock, 3 for the forthcoming live future shock. It's 5 dimensions, 6 senses, 7 firmaments of heaven and hell, 8 million stories to tell, 9 planets faithfully keep an orbit with the probable 10th. The universe expands length. The body of my text possess extra strength. Powerlifting, powerless, up out of this towering inferno. My ink so hot it burned through the journal. I'm blacker than midnight on Broadway and Myrtle. Hip hop past all your tall social hurdles like the nationwide projects, prison industry complex. Working class poor, better keep your alarm set. Streets too loud to ever hear freedom ring. Say evacuate your sleep. It's dangerous to dream, but your chain cats get they chip. You dead now. Killing fields need blood to graze the cash cow. It's a numbers game, but shit don't add up somehow. Like I got 16 to 32 bars to rock it, but only 15% of profits. Ever seen my pockets like 69 billion in the last 20 years spent on national defense, but folks still live in fear like nearly half of America's largest cities is 1/4 black. That's why they gave Ricky Ross all the crap. 16 ounces to a pound. around 20 more to a key. A 5-minute sentence here and then you're no longer free. 40% of Americans own a cell phone so they can hear everything that you say when you ain't home. I guess Michael Jackson was right. You are not alone. Rock your hard hat black as you in the terror dome. Full of hard niggas, large niggas, dice tumblers. Young teens in prison greens facing life numbers. Crack mothers, crack babies, and AIDS patients. Young bloods can't spell but they can rock you a PlayStation. Snoop math is whipping motherfuckers ass. You wanna know how to rhyme, you better learn how to add. It's mathematics.
Mighty Mos Def.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I'll revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?
Mighty Mos Def.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I'll revolve around science.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
Yo, it's one universal law, but two sides to every story. 3 strikes and you bitten for life. Mandatory. 4 MCs murdered in the last 4 years. I ain't trying to be the 5th when the millennium is here. Yo, it's 6 million ways to die. From the 7 deadly thrills. 8-year-olds getting found with 9 mils. It's Temple where your C's at. What's the deal? They on the hill pumping krills to keep their bellies filled. Lighting the ass with heavy steel. Sights on the pretty shit in life. Young soldiers trying to earn their next strike. When the average minimum wage is $5.15, you best believe you gotta find a new grind to get cream. The white unemployment rate is nearly more than triple for black. So frontliners got their gun in your back. Bubble and crack, jewel theft and robbery to combat poverty and end up in the global jail economy. Stiffer stipulations attached to each sentence. Budget cutbacks but increased police presence. And even if you get out of prison, still living, join the other 5 million under state supervision. This is business. No faces, just lines and statistics from your phone, your zip code, the SSI digits. The system break man, child, women in the figures. 2 columns for who is and who ain't niggas. Numbers is hard and real and they never have feelings, but you push too hard, even numbers got limits. Why did one straw break the camel's back? Here's the secret. The million other straws underneath it. It's all mathematics.
Mighty Mos Def.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I'll revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?
Mighty Mos Def.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I'll revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?
Mathematics.
I must be honest enough to say that I do feel that there are 2 types of laws. One is a just law and one is an unjust law. I think we all have moral obligations to obey just laws. On the other hand, I think we have moral obligations to disobey unjust laws because non-cooperation with evil is as much a moral obligation as is cooperation with good.
See, I gotta draw a line, I can't take it no more. If you ain't down with revolution, what you waiting for? Making money for suckers and not communities poor. Ripping flags off of coffins, man, this ain't our war. Colonized and terrorized by the world's biggest killers. The US government, the biggest weapon and drug dealers. Filling prisons with children, incarcerating the future. MySpace and Facebook got us stuck on computers. Stuck on stupid bumping music that's abusive to the shorties. And the nonsense that you're spitting, they just listen and absorbing. I've been dormant, I'm awoken, I'm a giant, I'm ready. I'm with the Apple and Oaxaca and we hold the machetes. I rock hard like Palestinian children holding slingshots. I'm with every single kid that's down for hip-hop. For the culture, the life, what it really stands for. This music is resistance, it's the voice of the poor. I'm on the side of the workers, the teachers and lunch ladies. On the streets with brown mommies raising our brown babies. I'm with youth organizers cleaning up the Bronx River. I'm like Jaime Escalante when I stand and deliver. I'm with Evo Morales, man, he running Bolivia. Distribution of the land so we can all live bigger. I'm with Hugo and Fidel, Grandmaster and Melly Mel. I'm with the Panthers up in Queens, justice for Sean Bell. I'm with Camacho Negron, I'm with Ojeda Rios. Freedom for Oscar Lopez, time to get in the pill. I'm with Abu Jamal, I'm with Asada Shakur. I'm with the compas in the market, he getting a penny more.
viva Cuba, coño. For immigrants, activists, unions, and freelancers. DJs, MCs, bombers, and break dancers. I'm with editors, engineers, indie media. I'm with my family, my crew, rebel Diaz. I'm with DJ Disco with the Latinos, pioneer. Cause it's dope when the elders break bread with the kids.
I'm for telling the truth, exposing the lies. Thinking about the dead soldiers when you're driving your ride. When people die for the war and Daddy Bush's revenge. I'm with the widows, the children, and the lonely best friends. I'm for families staying together as one. I'm not for the raids and the deportations. I'm with Victor Toro and the MIR. So watch out for them snitches in that unmarked car. And for Lil Saulito, we gon' fight for your moms. So we gon' shout her out twice in one song. I'm for 12 million workers and El Vida Arellano for a world without borders and a better tomorrow.
This democracy is not about the people. This democracy is about the paper. It's about, look here, South Africa has a nice constitution. It's the best in the world, but none of it is being implemented. You know? And it's so simple. Like, for instance, why would you want to evict a pensioner? The simple reason is because he doesn't have money. We want to put somebody in that house that can pay. You see? So we don't have a democracy. We have a capitalist democracy. When I say capitalist democracy, I mean that you can only enjoy a democracy if you have money to do that. We want to live anywhere we want to live. We want to go to any school we want to go. We want to go to any beach that we want to go. It was like general things during apartheid that people were fighting about. Now we can do all that things, but only if you can afford it. And 80% of the people cannot afford it. So what democracy is that?
Morning to you, man. Morning to your love. I say, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we were kings. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now. Well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we were kings. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now.
The black oasis, ancient Africa, the sacred. Awaken the sleeping giant. Science, art is your creation. I dreamt that we could visit old Kemet. Your history is too complex and rigid for some Western critics. They want the whole subject diminished, but Africa's the origin of all the world's religions. We praise bridges that carried us over the battlefronts of Sudanic soldiers. The task put before us.
You hear me out? Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we were kings. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now. Well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we were kings. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today?
Who are we today? The slums, diseases, AIDS. We need that all to fade. We cannot be afraid. So who are we today? We are the morning after, the makeshift youth, the slave ship captured. Our diaspora is the final chapter. The ancestral lineage built pyramids. America's first immigrant, the king's son and daughters from now waters. The first architect, the first philosophers, astronomers, the first prophets and the doctors was us.
Hey, now can we all pray, each in his own way, teaching and learning. We can work it out. We'll have a warm bed, we'll have some warm bread and shelter from the storm dread, and we can work it out. Mother Nature feeds all in famine and drought. Tell those selfish in ways not to share us out. What's a tree without root? Lion without tooth, a lie without truth. You hear me out? Africa must wake up, you sleeping sons of Jacob. For what tomorrow may bring, may a better day come. Yesterday we workings, can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, Lord. Well, Africa must wake up, you sleeping sons of Jacob. For what tomorrow may bring, may some more love come. Yesterday we workings, I tell you, young blood, this world is yours today.
Daddy, oh, daddy, why never the tire? On Ninky Dorte Dicha, why didn't get the ire? On the Marquilla Diso, why didn't get the shade? On the Had Ninky Dum I, why didn't get the head? Daddy, oh, daddy, why never the tire? On Ninky Dorte Dicha, why didn't get the ire? On the Marquilla Diso, why didn't get the shade? On the Had Ninky Dum I, why didn't get the head?
Everybody out there, this is Nas, Damian, Marley, distant relatives. We're all distant relatives, no matter where you from, where you live, how near, how far. Africa, China, Japan, Afghanistan, Israel. We're all fam, we're all distant relatives. So that's why we came together. One of the reasons myself and Damian came together, cause we all come from one place, and that's Africa. That's right, you too, and you, the whole world. We all family. We just spread out all over the place. So to all my distant relatives, let's take it back home.
I said, well, Africa must wake up, you sleeping sons of Jacob. For what tomorrow may bring, may a better day come. Yesterday we workings, can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now, well, Africa must wake up, you sleeping sons of Jacob. For what tomorrow may bring, may a better day come. Yesterday we workings, can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Who are we today? Morning to you, man. Morning to you, love.
Earthquakers. And I'm your ring, yo.
Gangsta Brazil.
It's a vibration. It's instant. Resonate.
I can't believe that
It's that curl in the afro, that twang on the guitar, that Ravi Shankar 12 string on the sitar, that Coltrane saxophone blowing like a cigar. Malcolm by the window with his finger on the trigger. The chakras the doctors can't find with x-rays. The pain in your gut is passed down from ex-slaves. The black Buddha within, on the lotus, sitting on the dock of the bay, getting red with Otis. That soul sonic bambada, gold teeth ebonics. James Brown in the pocket, Mississippi guts, bucket chi overflowing like rum. The vibration of your palm slapping against a goat skin drum. The soul in the folk song, the story in the tat. The old school drop top with bass in the back. It's my natural disposition, I was born like that. It's engraved in my soul like grooves in the wax. I got soul power.
We will shake the very foundation.
Is that real? Soul power. Yeah. Rocking that soul power. Check it out. Hey. I want you to take a walk with me. Yeah. This that nigga town poem by Al Princess Carter. The murder that made Martin a martyr. This is that break from the cycle that ended with Carmichael up in Lowndes County, Alabama, cocking them hammers. It was the white rooster versus them black jungle cats. Made them lift up their sheets, take a peek under that. The stench of a rotten system, ill-gotten. And if you listen, you can hear survivors off in the distance. The undeniable spirit of the fire. The old reliable, unseen force when you need it that takes you higher. It's the Rhodes keys in the church choir. It's the heat, it's the speakers, the turntables and wires. It's desire, it's the beautiful act that inspires crowds to riot. And non-believers left with their jaws dropped in silence. The difference between philosophical non-violence and black power. It's karma, we're coming for ours.
We will shake the very foundations of this unjust society and put an end to poverty as we walk together.